The last mile. It's the first leg of the journey a commuter has to travel before reaching a public transportation hub, and in many cases creates a time-consuming, energy-wasting problem.
From the city's perspective, our goals have been to just facilitate the movement of people, however they'd like to go, whether it be by vehicles or walking or by bicycle. That's really been our focus.
Yes, there is a growing need for last mile transportation, and that's because in recent time we've seen an expansion of housing subdivisions in city limits that are farther away than we've ever had historically. So we do have a tradition, and because of that, we've got a great pedestrian infrastructure system with sidewalks you don't see in many small towns, and the city continued to grow fairly compact. Now, in the last literally couple years, we've seen some new subdivisions go in. We're sprawling out, which is a fairly recent phenomenon, and that is creating for the first time really this last mile situation.
Public transportation such as buses, subways, and light rails are helpful for commuters, but sometimes commuters have to travel a mile or more to reach a public transportation service, coming to or from work.
We've seen all three of our local colleges try bike share programs and have failed and been resurrected by new people to come in. And what seems to happen, in my opinion, from observations, is that we get a small group of committed people and they get it up and running. They graduate, they move away, and the program doesn't have new champions to come along and take their place.
Personal rideables are growing in popularity to combat this problem.
Last mile transportation solutions can help people. And I'm thinking specifically of people who have mobility limitations. So as we come up with new technology solutions to help with the last mile, I think they might be appropriate to use for people who have physical disabilities.
Certainly, if you are able to reduce the number of vehicles on the road, you can have a positive impact in congestion, air pollution, and things like that. In a community like ours, our congestion is so light, relative to larger cities, that the impact would be somewhat negligible. But I mean, certainly every little bit helps.
Local people could help deal with the last mile situation here in our community by taking advantage of opportunities that become available. We talked about the opportunity for entrepreneurs, and in my opinion, has been rather limited, and people can help by taking advantage of them when they're available. For example, if the university were to start another bike share program, please use it. Get on that bike, take your trip, return the bike to the pile for the next person. I think that's the best way. Success breeds success.
I think the best thing that you could do is to support programs that allow for the infill of infrastructure like bike lanes, sidewalks, sidewalk infill, sidewalk repair. A lot of those types of programs are challenging from a funding perspective, and the city and the county can do a lot of good. Of course, we need money to do it. So if the people support those kinds of programs, we can get out there and make those projects come to fruition and help people be able to make that last little bit of their journey.
Now it's up to us as commuters to invest in and get the word out about last mile solutions and make life just a little bit easier.